Hello and welcome, Crystal Souls. This prediction today is going to be about your prophecy. So what is coming for you in love, what can you expect, and what is part of your destiny? I'm going to cover everything today with you. So for this reading, we have 3 piles available. We have pile number 1 with the amethyst, pile number 2 with the moonstone, and pile number 3 with the fluorite. So take your time, meditate on the pile, and then when you're ready, click on the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. If you guys want to book a reading with me, coachings, and more, you can find everything linked down below. But if you're looking for personal guidance in depth, I'm here to assist you and help you guys. By the way, thank you so much for your support on this channel, for joining and subscribing. You guys are the best. Welcome in the family. So for today's reading, I'm going to be using tarot cards, oracle cards, couple cards, obviously. I'm also going to be including dice, letters and words, so we can see the name, places, and more hints. The zodiac grid, so we can see the zodiac of your person, and stickers. This way we can go in depth, you know. So let's meditate together and breathe in. Hold your breath. Release. Relax. And choose the one that is calling you. Group number 1, let's see what is part of your prophecy. First of all, I'm going to pick this card afterward because this card is going to answer one of your questions related to that prophecy. So let's pick first the tarot cards to see what is related to love's prophecy. Alright, so I see some motion leading the way towards a new relationship, a new adventure. There's a new path clearing up for you. So this is really good because I do see you now ready for a new adventure, ready for a new love. And you're not afraid to give your all in that relationship and to move towards that new chapter. And this is what I see as what will lead you towards a soulmate or twin flame, because we have the 8 number. And as you may know, the 8 is the infinite sign if you turn it. So this could be the sign you see, or like 888. And this number relates to spirituality. This is why I do believe, yes, you are attracting the one, and you're attracting someone in your soul family. Even this card is a confirmation I was, kind of looking for, to let you know that when you find freedom and welcome a new relationship, this is when you find the one. Or maybe after breaking up with somebody that you was not clicking with, or if you just ended a relationship recently, just know this was all purposed for you to find someone who is going to bring you the romance you have been waiting for. As you may know, the Knight of Cups, it's the Knight of Shining Armor, here to save you and conquer you. So I do see someone very romantic, loving, caring, also wanting freedom with you. You can see this person is flying high. And this is how you're gonna feel in that relationship. You're gonna feel liberated, you're gonna feel excited, you're gonna feel so good around the person. And that's possibly why, if you are not in a right relationship, maybe that card is telling you to move on so you can be finding the one for you, because the one that is meant to be with you, which is part of your prophecy, is here to actually bring a lot of happiness and a lot of love. I also see this person making the first move towards you for this one. And with the flower, I see growth in that relationship. But also ascending, growing, traveling can also be part of your guys' destiny. Okay, so maybe building a family together is part of what you guys want. If not a family, like you can see on the card, we have community. So maybe a spiritual community that you guys will be building, or maybe some type of, area related to spirituality will allow yourself to grow, because that can be the symbolism and the message for you guys. Like I said, I see beauty, empowerment, support, savior energy. And for here, I just see you guys building something that can be like a baby. For example, it can be a business. It could be, for example, a hobby that you guys have together. That's your baby. You protect it, you honor it, and celebrate it. But I do see something important related to your prophecy and destiny that you guys will be building together. And this itself is going to allow you to grow beautifully. But yeah, something to protect, something to nurture, and that can also be the symbolism with that person. This person is going to treat you like the dad or the mom with the dynamic of that relationship. And that is because you are in charge. You are attracting someone beautiful and charming. I mean, the Knight of Cups was announcing that mood for sure. So you're attracting someone very bubbly, very aesthetic, just charming effortlessly. And this is because they glow. They do what they like. They are not afraid to be original. They also like people who are very strong, independent, and who are very straightforward with what they want to do in life. And this is what I see as what is part of their beauty and charm. They are not afraid. They are a conqueror. And that's why the Knight, straightforward energy, doer, here to conquer the world. That is the vibe, to be honest. So your destiny in love is to conquer the world together, to bring beauty to the world as well, and utilize your charms and your skills to build an empire together. That is already pretty strong. And we have number 1 on this card, so this could be the leader energy. Someone here to lead. And we have grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. And I said it, they are going to be very authentic, so integrated, as just very connected to their own self and character. And they're not afraid to be this person. And this is what people find beautiful and inspiring too. So let's see a couple cards to see you guys' future related to love. Home cooked meal. Alright, so homey vibes. You guys love to cook for each other and have fun together. It's just about exchanging a lot, connecting in all these little moments together. Because I see the lotus flower too, I see trust in the relationship. And I believe this will be the foundation in this one. Trusting each other and understanding each other as well. This is what I see as what's important. That's how you build something. Even the tail of the mermaid shows that protective energy, that bubble that you guys create. Even that sense of community is a bubble, So it could be how you guys fit in that relationship. But liking to stay at home is what I see. And then seduction. And I do see that starting very soon, because I see that when you make a move towards that new adventure or open yourself to a new love, this is when this person flies in. This is when this person knows that you are available and single, so they can make a move towards you and start that game of seduction. And so then later on, you can just share meals at home and get to know each other. But like you could see, they are very beautiful and charming. So of course, they want to be flirty. They want to get your attention. So let's see more cards. These are going to show you more of the style from the person. Fashion style especially. Well, little signs can appear. So with the bag, this can be someone working with you or studying with you. As for the camera, they can be creating content online or can be very creative or wanting to capture every moment when you guys have a date, for example. And here it's very casual. Here it's more like, very elegant and sharp. But I feel like when you stay at home or together, you just dress comfortable. From you, I have been absent in spring. So maybe spring can be an important season, but I feel like they were maybe absent in the other seasons, but now they're coming in, as you can see with the Knight's energy. Are you enjoying the scenery on a bridge, upstairs, on a town? People are watching you. Maybe people and this person are watching you. So maybe watching you on social medias, because we have the camera, so this could be the sign as like where this person is, keeping their eyes on so they can see what's next in the connection. Let's pick more couple cards to see. Again, I feel like you guys will be very excited to cook together or just to enjoy meals together, go to restaurants maybe, but I feel like Home cooked meal is something you guys look. You have a little something on your lip and taking care of each other. I feel like this is what you're looking for when it comes to the one. You just want that homey vibe, comfortable, comfortable, comfortable vibe, and having good meals, enjoying the moment together. I'll take the one at the top, which is again very connected to what we saw with the camera. Because you can see social medias, taking pictures where you guys travel together. So yeah, when I am with you, this is what is precious for the person you're welcoming. So your destiny is pretty much to find someone you can feel comfortable with, at home with, because we have a lot of home vibes, to have that game of seduction, to still spice things up, to build a family or to build a project that feels like a baby, to nurture and to grow. I see this person coming after some type of heartbreak or pain or a transition in your life. Maybe that's a travel, maybe that's a new work, maybe that's a new school you enter in. But I see that as part of destiny. I see a leader, a conqueror, a beautiful person that has so much to offer to you, to be true. And they will bring protection, they will bring happiness, fun into your life. They are very expressive as well, very creative as a person. So these are the traits I especially see on the cards. They might like social medias or anything trendy, for example. So now I'm going to pick the card to answer one of your questions. So think of this one. If you need to pause the video, do so. Think of the question, take your time. Maybe meditate on the amethyst. And let's see the answer for group number 1. This is your sign. Alright, so it's kind of like you knew. That's your sign as confirmation. You can see, and I see as that, like spring season, because I think of, the blossoms from the cherry trees. I'm not finding it, sakura, and maybe that's a sign as well that you might see everywhere, or maybe your favorite fruit is cherry, I don't know, but I just see success when it comes to that relationship and this being offered to you or kind of like manifesting out of your hand. So that is a sign to me that you are manifesting that successful relationship and leader in your life, because you want someone to be on your level and you want someone who can fly with you. All right, so let's put these on the side. I'm gonna pick the other technique so we can continue to receive more guidance and more signs. I'm gonna start, of course, with the letters and words so we can see the name of your person, a place, and more. Let's see. So we have Aries energy, ASENLATER. Eat again. Food, I feel like it's something important for you guys. This is what you came here on earth for. It feels like it. Let's see, maybe sea, because I see, or maybe the sea as a place near the beach. Net, maybe the internet can be assigned. Lasting relationship is what I heard with that. This reminds me of the song as well with JK. Left and right. I don't know, so maybe that's also a song you can listen to and see more signs in this one. But I feel like it's love everywhere in that relationship or when you are gonna be with that person. I heard far, so maybe that's someone who could be in a long relationship, long distance relationship. Lena is what I heard, so this could be a name. Rate. Rat can also be related to their Chinese zodiac, just so you know, because I kind of see that. This in French means the donkey, so it could be a sign you see as well. Let. Run. Maybe someone running in your direction. I mean, with the Knight of Cups energy, we kind of saw that. So let's pick the dice. Yes, and we saw happy future together, building something beautiful, blooming together, being happy. With the bear talks about family, strength, and protection. So this could be their personality too. They're going to be very protective, especially over their family. This is the announcement to me. And I do believe when you end a toxic relationship, because you can see, it's kind of like in Snow White with the apple and the poison in it. You was fitting yourself with that, and now it's like, I'm going to move away, because we saw this with the Eight of Cups. It's like, bye, I'm leaving now. I'm ready for something new. And this is when things shift and you are being announced the one for you. So after some type of toxicity or something not working, yes, again, you can see that shift. So from that house to a castle. Or let's say if you was in the tower, like the princess waiting for the knight, then you find home with a person. It depends your perspective of it, but I just see that this person is going to bring something beautiful after something that was maybe a bit challenging. And here I see someone as that childlike essence and energy for this one. And it's kind of like you can see a wound here. So it could be someone who is very adventurous, sometimes taking risks that shouldn't be made. But they're like, I'm all in, I don't stop myself. That's really the vibe I'm getting from your person. So let's see now the zodiac grid so we can see more signs. So far on the cards we had cup energy for the two of them. So it could be a water sign. Then we have Aries, so let's see. More signs. Pisces, so yes, water. Scorpio, water, so that's confirmation. Then we have Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo. Cancer is also here, so definitely water energy here. And then we have Gemini, I was about to say Pisces, Gemini and Taurus. Let's pick some stickers to conclude your reading for today about your prophecy. Okay. I'm gonna pick it. It's quite beautiful because we said long distance relationship, right? And if you associate these two, this is what you can see with the airplane and love. So you know what, even if that's a long distance relationship, we're gonna work on this, we're gonna make it happen. Then good morning. No. No. Anyways, I gotta say, like, you're not afraid to say no to the person. Like, they will understand. They will really welcome you choosing what is best for you. And that means also saying no and saying yes at times. Good morning. I see the chaser runner type of energy, to be honest. So one of you, and I feel like that's the man because we had the conqueror with the Knight of Cups. So that can be the sign as like this person running after you. I'm fine. And you? They will really take some time to, check on you. Like, are you okay? Are you feeling good? I'm here for you if you need to. Good morning, what's up? Good night. I just see that person being very connected to you, like texting, calling a lot. And that's because they're very, very interested and also engaged in that relationship. And we like that, right? So if you do, give it a big thumbs up for me. You can write I claim to welcome this love prophecy into your life. For personal guidance, you guys know where to find me. And I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye. Group number 2 with the Moonstone. Let's see what is coming for you related to your love's prophecy. So for this card, this is going to be answering one of your questions. I'm going to pick it after pulling all the cards so we can get more clarity and know what is part of your destiny before it. So let's see with the tarot cards. Okay, so I see someone as maybe an investor or was just very interested about businesses. They might be very, very good at saving money. They are also going to bring you security and safety when it comes to money. Now, they can be a bit greedy. They can be a bit like, I'm not wanting to waste my money. I'm not wanting to share too much. So that could be one aspect that you might need to deal with, or you might kind of inspire the person to be different. But I feel like this is a good thing because of that personality of I need to save to grow my money or just to feel safe because that's how I feel grounded. It's something you have to think about as a good thing for the future. That's a builder or saver, and I think in that relationship it's gonna be the same. You are gonna be this person's treasure. You are gonna be someone they really take care of, they really prioritize, and they want to keep for themselves. Six of Cups energy and Nine of Autumn. So the one you are meant to be with is gonna be very fun to be around. They have that childlike essence and energy. They love to explore new places, to be around good people. They might love to be around children a lot because they can free their inner child. They can just be themselves and not really have a filter on or just play the adult, because sometimes it's very tiring to just fit in with social pressures and they just don't like too serious environments or company. They just love to have fun. And this could be why they're saving to have that luxury to travel, to have that luxury to visit beautiful places. And I do see with the waterfall a lot of abundance. I'm really getting rich man, investor vibes, to be honest, or just someone investing in their future because they want to bring the best in that loving relationship and offer their wife or husband that stability and security. Numbers you can see can be 4, 6, and 9. So even 444 and 999, even 666. I'm not wanting you to take it as a bad omen because 6 relates to tarot as the Lover's card. So to me, that's a good sign when you see a 6 appearing because that talks about love that you are manifesting. And then we have the 9 of Autumn. Again, really getting rich vibe and a good investor, someone bringing you security. And with the nest, that talks about home. And this lady is just just doing her little night work. And in my opinion, this shows about their own ability to build things. They can be into fashion, they can be into investments, entrepreneur businesses, for sure. Or they can be into things that talk to their inner child. They really love to have fun. They love to build something that feels good. In the basket, there is something. So I do see that as a sign for you that you might be surprised with what this person has to offer in the long term. This is someone always working towards new projects, new ideas, new businesses maybe. And this is what they have to offer in the future. As they are working so hard. And not just on what is external, but also on themselves. So they're going to evolve always, and they're going to offer you something completely different or completely new from what you did experience in the beginning of that relationship. So what I see is growth, stability, money, protection, fun, childlike essence, travels as well, because for me, this is really related to that sense of freedom. And again, money. I'm just saying, this is the rich man or rich girl energy here. Let me see. For the 6 of Cups, this is a soulmate card. So this could be a soulmate that is entering your life or someone that feels like home, feels like family. Let's see more. Pay attention to also what is around. Again, I see the basket and the lady here. So they have a lot to offer. And this is also an expression, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And this could be them working on different businesses, for example, or different projects and works. And that itself will be building them to be successful. Guide, so you might be guided towards this person, but what I see is that if you are seeing yourself in this reading, yes, you are attracting your twin, you are attracting your perfect mirror. And we tend to attract who we are. So this could be a sign for you to know that yes, indeed, you're attracting somebody who is going to be reflecting a lot about yourself. And this is because you are meant to now encounter someone who can understand you, who feels like home, who can bring something to the table too, because, maybe you've been in relationships before where you felt limited or not really met at your level or not met with your own vision and perspective of the future. But with this person, it is going to be completely different. This person is going to be here for you, listening to you, sharing secrets with you, so you guys can be supported, so you guys can be on top. So a guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally. Isn't it beautiful? And they look alike. So you guys can also look alike physically, or have some traits that can be like a bit disturbing because it is kind of like looking into a mirror. Or that can be your personality, and I do believe that's related especially to the personality in what you guys want to be building for the future. So if you're yourself very eager to make things happen, you really want to be building a success, you really want to be rich, you really want to bring stability and safety into your life, you want to have fun, to travel, to express yourself fully, then this is the right relationship for you. Let's see more signs. Time and tide. Oceanic spell and ritual. So what you can do to actually attract this person faster into your life is to use spells, rituals, or any type of technique that is working for you to bring the wave in, to bring the person in. And can you see the sign here? Love. You can see a lot of signs related to love actually, or time, maybe clocks, or it could be actually the time that we set on the clock is like 444, 999 or 666. Like I said, that's a good omen, so please reprogram your mind towards something beautiful instead. So when you see it, you're not scared, but instead excited, because that's the Lover's card in tarot. Okay, so print it in your mind. But use spells, manifestations, that is going to serve you. I said it. Someone playful, childlike essence. Play for me. So that can be that playfulness, but of course they can be very talented, maybe play an instrument or maybe be a singer, but I see music as what they like. That's an area where they feel very connected to. Or that can just be listening to music together, enjoying the moment, maybe listening to the music of maybe a waterfall or like the waves, maybe to relax and meditate together, who knows? But yes, I see someone very creative. If not music, it could be something related to the arts. They are very good communicators too, so maybe that's about expressing yourself, like playing something as the radio, but a radio that talks about things that matters or things that are very inspiring, That can be the sign too. Rich Daddy. I am not surprised. And I'm sure you're not surprised either to see that confirmation. So Rich Daddy, play for me. I just see that person just being very seductive and charming, also liking to, trigger you when it comes to that seductive game. They love to offer you beautiful things. Even though they're saving a lot of money and working on different projects that might be, building the money to make that money work for them, they still want to invest in that love. They still want to invest in you too. And they really want to offer you amazing experiences. They want you guys to have fun. They want you guys to be well dressed too, because I see fashion as something important. And to appear beautiful, to appear as the future self you guys want to be. And they're gonna work a lot harder so they can reach higher goals, higher status. So rich daddy or rich mommy as well. I'll take the two facing up. And these are representing especially the style, fashion style from your person. Or we can have some messages Remembrance is a form of meeting, so you guys can know each other. And this can be on a soul level because the Six of Cups talks about past life connections or nostalgia. And nostalgia means people from the past too. So it depends what is your situation, but I just see some re-encounter, should I say. So remembrance is a form of meeting. So maybe your soul can be remembering what you guys shared or what it felt to be with that person. And so you want that again. I was used to such peace for so long. Have I been? So maybe one of you is gonna feel like peace was not there for a long time. It was really like pouring all your strength and battling to live the best life. I see great day written here, or greater day. So greater days are coming, that's for sure. And you guys are leading the way towards each other. I see more of the masculine being peaceful. Like, we got this, we're gonna just make that life beautiful and worth sharing and worth celebrating. Challenges are just building us, so keep on going. I feel that's this person's message if you are the feminine. And I'm talking about energy here, I'm not talking about much of the physical aspect, because this is a reading for everybody here. Okay? So just take what resonates with you and what feels like home and what feels like your message. But one of you can be a bit unused to peace and to just more stability into life, and maybe the other person will bring that balance so you can just feel supported. And we saw that support with the bridge. The bridge can also talk about some experiences or event that brings the two of you together. Let's see more couple cards to see you guys' future. All right. Your messages make me feel loved. So exchanging a lot, DMing each other. That's what you can see. And their shadows are meeting and kissing, which is beautiful. Maybe that's, I'm not seeing too much of a long distance, unless you feel that's it. Maybe the sea talks about overseas. But I feel like for the majority of you, it's not too far from where you live. Unless you have a feeling that this could be another country or another state. Okay, well, I'm not too certain anymore, because this again shows long distance. I miss you, I wish I could hold your hand. So maybe that's a long distance. After seeing these two, kind of like spirits are like, no, no. So it depends, of course, but this could be a long distance. If not a long distance, it's just about, catching up with each other on the phone, because you guys are not living together yet, but I see that coming next for you for sure. So now think of a question. I'm going to answer this one with this card, so take your time. If you need to pause the video, you can do so. And let's see for group number 2 the answer to your question. And that's a yes. And can you see you're gifted all that you wanted? With the quartz, which is a crystal that's clear, I see clarity for you. With the moon, and this one shining bright, this could be actually that positivity, but also related to your dream, that dream person you wanted to receive, and you are receiving it. So that's a good sign. Yes. So let's move these on the side. Oh, and for the zodiac sign, we have water, or this could be summer as a meeting, period, and autumn. So water sign and earth sign. For these two, let's pick next the letters and words so we can see the name of your person, a place, or some hints. Love, team. We have Pisces energy, Italy, and Virgo. Maybe you guys are working as a team. Sad. Maybe that person can come after a sad period or a very challenging time. I heard soul family. So yes, this person is indeed in your soul family, rather soulmate, you name it, but I just see that person solely connected to you. I kind of heard dad, so it could be. I heard Las Vegas for some reason. So it could be the place, of course. We had Italy, as well for divine feminine. So maybe twin flame energy, who knows? But I get that message for you. So I'm gonna pick next the zodiac grid so we can see the zodiac of your person. That can also be the season when you guys are gonna be together. So let's see. But we have Pisces and Virgo so far. Again, Virgo and Pisces. I mean, this is just perfect. And Leo as a plus. So this is the energy. I'm gonna pick now the dice. I see a transformation here, like, you know, from the frog to Prince Charming. I feel like they were not born as the rich daddy or the rich mommy. They were building themselves to become that person. They are a conqueror, fearless. The dragon talks about spiritual teacher, so they can be bringing you a lot when it comes to spirituality. They can bring you a lot of knowledge or stability spiritually. And with the dragon, this often protects the tower. So, you know, in the fairy tales. So this could be that protective energy too. A lot of you do not know this person. You don't know this person's identity. Love is going to be built very soon. You guys can like to cook or maybe just to eat a lot, so going to restaurants. For example, I see someone beautiful, very charming, very, very attractive. You know, you look at them and you fall in love instantly. That's the vibe of the person I see. There's a path leading towards that beautiful energy. You know, we have the sunrise or sunset. So sun energy talks about positivity. Even the trees are smiling on this one. So that's a path with you to walking on this, bringing towards happiness. Very fairy tale vibes, to be honest. So let's pick now the stickers to conclude this reading for you guys related to your prophecy. Okay. So they were having a drink here. So this could be a future date. Maybe this person can invite you to go for a coffee, to go for a boba tea, who knows? But I just see some type of invitation. Babies, maybe that's the way this person calls you. Baby. Nurse life. So this can be related to what they do. Nurse, doctor, healer in the health, or they can really like to study about it, or just have a lot of knowledge about health. Up in the clouds on my way to unknown things. So I just see you guys traveling to that unknown relationship, or maybe if that's a long distance relationship, because we saw that, it could be you guys still not knowing each other. It's just, you know, you talk about yourself and exchange, but it's still not physically knowing each other. So you take that as an offer to be together. You can meet around winter season. And again, I see traveling to the person, hugging. Internet, arts could be something you guys really connect with. Like talking about arts, music, a lot. This is what I see as, you know, some interest that you guys will really value or click with, and this will possibly just build a relationship or mutual interest. So this is your reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up for me. You can write I claim to welcome your prophecy faster into your life and manifest this one. If you're new here, join the family, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye-bye. Part number 3, let's see what is coming for you related to your prophecy. So first, with this card, I'm going to pick this one after picking all the cards, because this is going to answer one of your questions related to your prophecy. So let's see and pick the tarot cards to see what is coming for you love related, what is part of your destiny. Way too many cards. Okay, and just know the seasons you can see on the cards can be seasons when you guys can be meeting each other. So what I see is a person who can be appearing as maybe distant or cold, or like, I don't want to see anybody, I don't want to be around anybody. It's just someone who's just very connected to their growth and nature and what they are working on, because this one is protecting what he is harvesting. So this could be someone very protective over their projects, their career, their family as well, and they just want to bring security and balance to the people they love. But for people taking advantage of what they have or who they are, they're gonna be, no thank you, I don't need your company, or just get away. So they can be like that, just so you know. And that's because they really want to be selecting the right people, the right opportunities, and the right things. And they're not afraid to say no. They're not afraid to just, brush it away because they are not interested. And they're going to show if they are interested. And with you, they are. So that's a good thing. Here we have the Knight of Autumn. So spring and autumn are the seasons so far. And on this one, I see a conqueror. I see someone very confident. Again, harvesting is hard work. So they know they are capable of amazing things. They know they are capable to build amazing projects and get a return of investment. So they are going to be very hardworking, very invested, not afraid to say no, like I said, very confident as well. With a turtle, I get that sense of protection. So they want to protect, but they also want you to feel protected. They want you to feel safe in that relationship. So with you, they're going to be very caring. They may have that mom or father vibe because they want you to feel comfortable around them. And like I said, this is someone hardworking. They really put all their strength and effort into what they are currently building. So if they're still studying, they're going to be very hardworking with their studies. Or if that's a work or a business, yeah, they put all their energy into it and they believe in themselves. They're going to be very supportive with your projects too, like where you're heading in life, what you want to do, who you want to be, what do you want to experience in the future. They might be very interested about these things because this is what brings them a perspective if you guys can work together. Because I see someone very dedicated, really putting the work. And so they want somebody who is meeting them at their level, or if not at their level, they just want somebody who is ambitious. Look, we talked about that. They want to be able to connect with you because they can reflect that same energy, or they can find themselves in you. And we tend to feel attracted by people who can show us a bit of who we are and what we want and what we value in life. And this is what you are attracting with this person. Reflection, divination, endurance, keep going. Yes, don't give up. I'm sure a lot of you were like, I don't believe in love, but I'm still watching love readings. I know, guilty. It's kind of like a phase we all enter in because we just want to give up, because we don't want to put too much hope into something we don't see coming. So just keep going, keep hoping, keep connecting, because that's when you do so that you find the one. And we talked about someone ambitious who has that endurance to keep going as well. So this could be the personality of your person, if not your situation. I was like, I'm not gonna be stoppable anymore because I have possibly given too much meaning and importance to what other people were saying about my work and my abilities, but now I'm not going to give a about it. I'm just going to keep moving, I'm going to keep hustling, and I'm going to make it happen. That is part of my destiny, and they know it. But also, all the readings you are watching are announcing a special person. I'm sure you feel somebody is coming in, or somebody might be fitting that ideal perspective with what you see on tarot readings. So traits, personality, or like future projects, and just the energy of the future associated to that person is just fitting what you want. And just know, you do manifest while watching tarot readings. Yes. Why? Because this is visually showing you what is coming next. I am the messenger, so spelling that in your reality, which is pretty much like when you do affirmations. So all that you are listening to and visualizing, seeing is manifesting. That's why if you are listening only to tarot readings, you are missing out, because the visuals can be very, very powerful to manifest and attract faster all that is positive for you. And please claim it in the reading or claim it in your head if you don't want to write it in the comments. But I just see that when you just welcome one energy in attune to what was part of your prophecy, and actually this one is showing that prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. Very fitting, right? To this reading, so you are indeed attracting the one. You are attracting someone who is part of your fate and destiny. And they want you to experience the right fortune. But also, you guys signed for to be together before incarnation. And this is why you can see maybe signs everywhere, or like even 777, which can be a sign that you are hitting the jackpot with somebody, or just being lucky to find that person. And this was all predicted because it was written, because this was meant to be. And now you just know it's coming. You feel it. That person is entering my life and I am ready. And because you're ready, then the universe is matching you and reflecting with the reflections all that you was contemplating in your mind, or becoming, or speaking, or thinking, because even your mind is actually a magnet of your own reality. That's the creator, to be honest. So if you can reflect in your mind the reality you want to attract, when it comes to that love prophecy, you attract that version available in that person that is destined to be with you. It is not because it's destiny that it's a good person. You actually do manifest a version of the person you attract. So it can be the best relationship, or this can be karmic relationship, because this is what you needed with that mindset that you have right now. So keep going, but also be ready for that relationship. So all that was predicted can be manifesting in the right aspect, in the positive flow of creation. Alright, so let's pick some couple cards to see what is coming love related. But so far, I see a conqueror, someone very connected to you, reflecting a lot about who you are, very talented, with driven, passionate, ambitious, unstoppable, pretty much. Let me buy you a drink. So maybe going for a drink together, a future date together. Let's pick another one for this deck. They also may take you in fancy places, because they look beautiful here, but also they are so hardworking that they might be very abundant, and they also want you guys to be spoiled. They want you guys to, experience the best life together. And meeting. Yes, keep going, meeting. So yeah, it is really encouraging yourself. Oh, and we have soulmate as the overall energy here. So it's like, maybe keep going because you are going to find your soulmate. Don't give up. Don't give up, because you might be disappointed even more if you give up, because you're just going to close the gate and that soulmate is like, so I cannot enter. So goodbye. So now is the time to meet. Now is the time to welcome this person and be open for future dates. This person can be very social and wanting to exchange and get to know you physically. They might be more in the physical. They might not love, like things like long distance and such. They may just love to be around you and meet you over and over again, go on dates with you. And this is also your future. You guys will be always having amazing experiences together and, really having these moments where you can just go back to and have those memories that you hold close to your heart. So all that you experience is precious for the two of you. And with that gate, and I said it, don't close the gate because this person is entering. Actually, this one is illustrating this beautifully. That's why I'm telling you, tarot is helping you to manifest visually. And visualize that gate opening, visualize that meeting, manifesting, and you guys finally kissing. So let's pick other cards. So this deck is going to show you more about the style of the person, fashion style. So we have a camera, which can also be another sign. There can be someone who pictures a lot, like things around them when going on a date, or like taking pictures about you two is going to be what they like. They might also want to share it on social medias, for example, or share it to their friends. With the fashion, I think of rather spring or summer season, and we had spring, and here definitely autumn, and that was appearing here. So these could be very impactful seasons when it comes to you guys meeting. And I'm saying 111 on the microphone, so yes, new beginning, new story starting. This one is in front of the, how is it called? The barrier. So it could be representing that you guys are open. There's no barrier between you two. Calm and deep peace is in this white air. So you can feel that calmness and peaceful energy, deep peace with the person. When meeting or even before meeting, that can be that inner feeling announcing what is next. There are sunsets that whisper a goodbye. It is a short dusk and a way for stars. So maybe after saying goodbye, after the meeting and the dates, it's just like we are going to shine together again in the future with the stars visual illustration. So I'm going to move these on the, oh, wait a second. Moving too quick. We have one more deck, and then I'm going to answer one of your questions related to your destiny and prophecy. My fridge making some noise. Okay, I'll take the top card, which is divine timing. So you guys will be meeting when the time is right for you two. This is why I'm telling you, keep going, keep working, keep being open, so you can just be in that state to welcome that person with more ease. But you guys are gonna meet at a divine timing. I do see some soul's contract in the box and the paper. The clock. Did we talk about the clock before? No. But you can see on the clock 777 as a number. 16 and 15 can also be numbers you see. Maybe a date associated to the meeting. What else? I see some candles too, which can be prayers being answered with that relationship. And this will come when the time is right. When this was predicted or predictable, because you feel it. Like I said, calm and peace might be feelings you feel before meeting the person, but also when being with the person. So let's see next. One more card from this deck, and then I'll answer your question. I'll run to you. Keep going, endurance. I'll run to you. Knight's energy. Yes. That is a conqueror. This is someone not waiting. They create themselves opportunities. They go for it. If they like you, they're gonna just move fast. They know that you are the one. They feel it. It's like, that's my goal. That's my guy. I just want to be with this person. And we have that protective energy from the masculine here with the umbrella. But she's free in the rain. And I feel this is when you feel comfortable in the rain. Maybe that talks about gloominess or sadness. I think of the tear or just that cleansing with the rain energy. And then this person may just appear after that period of cleanse and liberation. So let's move these. And I'm going to answer your question. So think of this one. Ready? Get more information. We have the full moon, so I see full desire and passion, growth, a new chapter starting in. So far, that's already information. But we'll see with the other technique more information about this person or more information about your question. You can see more signs. Put this one here so you get that reminder visually. So I'm gonna pick first the letters and words so we can see the name of your person, a place, and more hints. Twin flame is what I think about with this. I see fire, so this could be a fire sign. For the other cards, we had spring, which is fire energy actually, and autumn is earth sign. So that is very connected. Maybe someone fit, lasting relationship, eat. So maybe going for a meal together. And we saw a lot of dates like going for a drink, so that can fit perfectly. Can fit. Tea could be a tea person. file. Maybe sharing files. Maybe someone far. Or not too far, because I'm not seeing a long distance relationship. This in French means isle, so this could be an island you want to be visiting, maybe going for a trip to that island. We have smile, reach, team, no. I think I talked about this. This is someone who is very straightforward. Like they will say no if they need to say no. We have Pisces, Sagittarius energy so far. I'm gonna pick, of course, the grid after so we can see more signs. Italy could be another place. Maybe a trip to Italy. Could be that romance. Even here I kind of see Italy. You know, France can also be one of them, because I see that. FR. Which are the letters we have on the cards here? Or F, actually, this changed. Like France. Could be someone tall as well. Yeah, that's all I see with these signs, but take your time, meditate on them. Let's see some zodiac signs, which of course can show seasons when you guys can be meeting. So we have Cancer is crazy on this one. So Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and this is in between Pisces, and we saw Pisces here, and Aries. So these are the signs. I'm gonna pick now the dice. Okay. They can have a mom or a parent figure especially that is very strict. And I think that's also why they are very hardworking and dedicated to their task and their dreams, because they want to make it happen. And this could come maybe from the pressure while, growing up, possibly why they picked that person before incarnation, because they wanted to grow. So this can be the toxicity I can see here. If not a mom or dad figure, it could be a family or someone that was really, really, just changing the person forever. Could have been a teacher, could have been an ex even. But I just see that person was transforming the person into that warrior, into that conqueror, because they were broken with that relationship. But I see magic in that connection. Happy path for you two. You can see that path, even the trees smiling and the sun announcing a lot of positivity. And this is because you guys are manifesting each other and walking on that path together and bringing a lot of happiness to each other. They can have a lot of people, maybe a bit jealous or envious about what they have. They are very crafty with the woody man. I think of someone who likes to, work on projects, build things, like even build objects out of little materials and stuff like that. They are a builder for sure. And here I see peace, love, and freedom with a dove. So this is what you are going to be experiencing in this relationship. We like that. All right, so I'm gonna pick next the stickers, just moving these so we have more space. And this will conclude the reading for this group. So let's see what is part of your prophecy. So peach can be a fruit they like, or they can talk about their peach. I don't know. If that's something important for you, they can have a beautiful one. Going home, super lovers. Yes, super lovers vibe is good to see. Good night. How? Maybe they are asking themselves how to reach out to you, how to seduce you. They might say good night to you or text you good night. You can be meeting in transportation or maybe on social medias, because I see the phone here, which can be the sign. Good. They are going to be very supportive, like always cheering yourself up, celebrating with you, like you're doing great, keep going, I'm really proud of you. That is really the vibe I'm getting from your future person, which is very enjoyable and also very healing. So I hope you like this reading. If you do, give it a thumbs up for me. You can write I claim to welcome this beautiful prophecy faster into your life. For personal guidance, you can find it down below, and I will see you in my next video.